Hello and welcome to Master Your Mindset with your host, Isis Foster. This is the place to be for anyone who is on a personal development journey. I will be sharing with you my own mindset hacks and personal past experiences. Please subscribe and share if you enjoy what I'm about to share with you and you've taken value from it. You never know who may need to hear it. Today's episode is going to be all about energy levels and who you're surrounding yourself with. So over the past 2 years, I have been on a personal development journey with myself. And over this time, I can hand on heart say that the people I surround myself with now only bring out the best in me. I am very conscious of who I spend time with, and this is actually probably the best things that's come out of working on myself. I am very sensitive to people's energies, so as soon as I meet someone, and I guess it's a talent in some sort of ways, I know straight away whether or not that person's going to make me feel good or make me feel shit about myself. So I will take myself out of any situation that doesn't make me feel good. And guys, this is the biggest tip I can ever give you. You may have friends or family who, after you spend a couple of hours with them, you feel completely drained. These people are called energy vampires. And yes, we do sometimes have them in our family. Sometimes they are in our close group of friends, which is absolutely fine, but just limit your time you spend with them. You may not know that it's causing you to feel drained straight away. Maybe you just feel like you're having a bad day. Maybe you just feel like nothing's going right for you. But 9 times out of 10, it's the people you're surrounding yourself with which will have an impact on how you feel about yourself. And the craziest thing about noticing different people's energies is once you notice it that first time, you literally cannot go back. So once I realised that there were certain people in my life that were draining me, you cannot get it out of your head. It's almost like when you get the ick with someone. Once you get the ick, you cannot go the opposite way and get rid of that. That is always going to be stuck there forever, which is a great thing because it shows that you are growing as a person and you're noticing that there are people who are bringing you down. Like I mentioned before, energy vampires are people who literally suck your energy out of you. So for example, you may have people like this in your workplace. So you may go into work and you're feeling incredible. You've done everything you wanted to do that morning. You've had a great breakfast. You feel really wholesome. You're feeling like a really high vibe. As soon as you go into work and you spend 2 minutes with this person who is an energy vampire, you almost feel like all that work you've done previously to coming into work has just been drained out of you. They're energy vampires. So these people, you need to limit your time that you spend with them. Like I mentioned, if they are at your work, distance yourself a little bit. You don't need to be rude about it and you don't need to make it obvious. Just in yourself, you need to know that the people you're surrounding yourself with, especially in a workplace where you have to spend X amount of hours a day, these people that you're surrounding yourself with need to be people that make you feel good. Otherwise, what will happen is that you will resent going into that workplace. So if you have people like this who are in your close friendship group, or maybe you have family members like this, exactly the same principle. Don't be rude. You don't need to cut them off. Just limit your time you're spending with them. You have to pour into your cup first before you are able to pour into other people's. And ultimately, that is what we are all on this planet to do, to make other people feel good. So we have energy vampires, but we also have energy givers. So these people are people who you could literally spend 10 minutes with. You may have a phone call with them. You may bump into them on the high street. You may see them out and you haven't seen them for years. You spend 10 minutes with them and you feel like a ray of sunshine. These people are people you have to hold on to with all of your might. These people you don't come across them very often. But when you do come across them, you don't forget the moments that you spend with them. They make you feel good about life. They make you feel optimistic. They make you believe that anything is possible. These people are literally like rays of sunshine on earth. And if you don't know if you have any of these people in your life, just watch next time you go to a party or next time you go out to a brunch. These people will literally light up the whole room as soon as they walk in. As soon as they open their mouth and say something, it will be something positive, something that makes someone feel good about themselves, something that makes the whole table smile. These people, like I said, are so hard to come by, but they're people that you want to have in your life, because on days where life gets a bit hard, You want to have people that are going to make you feel good, people that are going to make you believe that there are bigger things out there for you, people that make you want to do more with your life. Like, the majority of people are so okay with just living an average life that they don't do anything else about it. The people who are energy givers make you go out and get more with what you already have. So like I said, hold on to these people with everything that you've got. Now, if you have been told in the past that you may be an energy vampire, or you are someone who people don't necessarily want to spend a lot of time with, you really need to look at yourself and think, why is that? Why don't I make people feel good? Why don't I feel good in myself? And there are so many things that you can do right now to make yourself at a higher energy level. For example, look at yourself and think, why am I not happy with the way that I'm making other people feel right now? This may be for a lot of reasons, and the majority of the time it's because you don't feel good in yourself. So you literally can start today by changing the way that you think, feel, and look at yourself. For me personally, about a year ago, I started my fitness journey. And before that, I literally would look at myself in the mirror and absolutely hate what I saw. I had so many friends and family around me who were like, oh, you look beautiful, you look lovely. But the most important thing is what you feel about yourself, because what you feel about yourself reflects out into the world, and that is your energy level, which you give to other people. So although looks aren't everything, the way that you look at yourself is everything. If you look at yourself and you're not happy with what you see, that is on you to change it. And there are so many people, programs, equipment, everything is out there ready for you to use, but you have to take that first step in order to change your current situation. I literally look back at where I was a year ago, and my biggest gratitude is just getting started. I am so grateful that I reached out to someone who had more expertise and knowledge in the fitness industry than I did, and he was able to help me put a program in place to where I am now. And do you know what? It's not just the physical appearance that has changed over that time. It's my mindset and the way that I look at everything around me and within myself as well. I count my lucky stars every day that I plucked up the courage on that one night to just message him, because sometimes I think back and I'm like, if I didn't do that, what would my life look like now? I can tell you exactly what my life would look like. My life would look exactly the same it was a year ago. Or actually probably even worse, because when you're at that level and you're not feeling good about yourself, you don't usually stay at that level, you usually progress backwards. So if there is people out there right now who do have the expertise and knowledge and do have something to give you, don't be afraid to reach out, guys, because literally all it will take is that one message to change you as a whole person. You need to put in the work every single day. Obviously, my fitness journey hasn't been an overnight thing. It's been a progression, but that's where growth happens. And that is where my energy levels have literally hit their high. I'm in a position now where I just want to share all my experiences with everyone, because I was in quite a dark place in the sense that I didn't like what I saw in the mirror. I didn't like the way I was thinking, the way I was feeling. The thoughts I had were horrible about myself that I wouldn't even say them out loud to my worst enemy. They were that horrible. But I'm in a position now where I literally love everything. I love the way I look. I love the way I think. I love the way I'm able to help other people. So if you're in a position right now where you don't love everything, life is too short to sit there. And the scariest thing is, if you don't change it now, when are you ever going to change it? So begin today, guys. Pour into your own cups. Do all the things you know that are going to make you feel good. Because as soon as you feel good, you can then pour into other people's cups and start to make them feel good. And that is literally what we are here to do. We aren't here to make ourselves feel good all the time. We're here to make other people feel good about themselves too. And ask for help if you need it. There's billions of people in this world who are literally waiting for someone like you to ask someone like them for help. Everyone is experienced and trained and got knowledge in all different sectors of life. So reach out to someone who's got more knowledge than you in the area that you want to grow in, and be a light. Be a light to someone who could potentially be in a really dark place. Be the energy that you would want to receive yourself. Thank you for listening. If you've loved what I've shared with you today, please give me a tag on Instagram at IsisFoster1 and share it with those around you. You never know who may need to hear it. Don't forget to follow me on here so you never miss an episode. I hope you have a beautiful day.